let's go ahead and move on to the next topic of the day. A sequel I know you are excited for, Elliot. I mean, my goodness gracious. I got this right here from Deadline. It says twin sequel Triplets set. Tracy Morgan joins Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and director Ivan Reitman in hot Toronto package. And guys, just to let you know, if you're reading this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this article for you to read in the description box below at your own leisure. But going back to the article, let's go to these three gentlemen right here. And Deadline has the exclusive. It only took 33 years, but director, producer Ivan Reitman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Danny DeVito have found a new sequelized twins. They've enlisted Tracy Morgan to play a third, a lost sibling. Triplets will shoot January in Boston as the two unlikely brothers, Julian Schwarzenegger and Vincent DeVito, find they are a part of a trio. This immediately becomes a hot project in the Toronto Film Festival market, which, like last year, is mostly playing out in virtual fashion. Scripted by Dylan Dawson and Lucas Kaynor, CA Media Finance will rep North America, and Rocket Science is handling the international sales. Let me go down here to this quote. Twins was a quite successful, and some years after this whole thing started with Arnold meeting Eddie, and the suggestion came from one of them. I was about to say, bro,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Didn't this already come about or something like that, or it was teased or something? I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. But anyway, Reitman told Deadline, I should be a triplet that could be a very funny comedy. We started a script with Eddie, and after the success he had with Amazon Prime on Coming to America, he got himself booked up heavily, and we knew we were going to make it at the very beginning of the year. That just sounds like BS. He got booked up heavily.
Right.
That just sounds like
successful film.
Yeah, you know, it just sounds like he was like, I'm good on these right now. You know,
cooled off on these sequels for a little bit.
I crashed and burned with Coming to America. Y'all let us know what you think about that. That don't even sound right, but I'm gonna keep reading. And we knew we was gonna make it at the beginning of next year. I've been good friends with Tracy for a long time, and I always thought he was one of the funniest men in the world. I thought he would make a terrific triplet, and we rewrote the whole script for him. Now we'll go out and try and put the money together and get it made. And so, yeah, man, there you go. And again, guys, there's a link to that article down in the description box below. Before I pass it to you, Elliot, and give you my 2 cents, on Rotten Tomatoes, nobody liked it really. I mean, it's only 42 reviews, but hey, I mean, you know, the audience didn't like it either. Out of 100,000 votes, but it made money though, bro. 15 million world.
Schwarzenegger effect, man. He was a star.
How old was I? I was 4 years old when this came out because I was born in 88.
This is in the prime of his career, man. He was killing it.
Yeah, man. So I'm laughing at these comments. Tell us how you feel, Elliot. Is this something you're excited about? You know, I mean, let us know, man.
Listen, man, I don't understand this narrative that Hollywood thinks that comedies 20, 30, 40 years is going to work in today's comedy realm, and that people are thirsting and dying for this type of content. I don't know who the producers are talking to. If they're sending out these polls, hey, do you guys want a sequel for a film that's been out since, you know, in 30? I don't know who's greenlighting these films. I just don't know. As far as this, I haven't seen Twins. It's been a while. I've seen it a couple times. It's very funny. Get in the chopper. You know, Schwarzenegger is, you know, kindergarten cop, that kind of realm where he's showing off his comedy chops. And of course, Danny DeVito. I'm a big fan of his. He's always hilarious. But I mean, it's gonna be dry as hell, man. Seeing these, no offense, these two older, like really older gentlemen playing this comedy, and then I'm a Tracy Morgan fan. This dates back to me growing up. You know, seeing them obviously doing the comedy rounds and being a big fan of Martin. And he was always one of my favorite kind of cameo characters, you know, not Brother Man, but the Hustler, you know, got these chicken wings, man. And, you know, that was, you know, I'm a big, but Tracy Morgan on TV or movies hasn't always worked for me, especially comedy movies. I felt like they want Tracy Morgan to be like a subdued and more kind of comedy Hollywood version Tracy Morgan, and it just doesn't translate to me. So I don't know, man. Ivan Reitman, obviously he's the director of the original, you know, Ghostbusters, this, so on and so forth. But I ain't looking forward to this. Is it coming to theaters? Is it going to Amazon Prime? Speaking of Tracy Morgan, he was a part of Coming to America 2, which is the biggest film since Eddie Murphy was so busy. I would imagine Tracy Morgan is busy too, but I don't know, man. Is this an Amazon Prime movie, man? Is this streaming straight to VOD?
Let's see. I'm not sure
It's
because I
ridiculous.
honestly haven't read this. But I got another quote. We have this fabulous deal we made with Tom Pollock, who would wind up being my partner at Montecito Pictures. Ryman said it was his first picture as the chairman of Universal. He loves the script and really believed in it. I always say that. We decided we would do this where there was very little money up front. We made the movie for 15 million, but it came with a lot of gross, and so we ended up doing very well. In terms of future rights, Universal had a restrictive secondary rights in terms of sequels that had to act on it very quickly, which they didn't because we really haven't developed it. Let's see. I don't.
Is that the
Excuse
premise?
me. Yeah. Here's the premise. Secretly, there is a third baby born, a black baby who hasn't been in touch with his siblings. Reitman shared. They don't know each other, and very early in the movie they met, and it's how they achieved a bond together after all these years. It's really a film about family, and no matter how different we all are, we have to learn to get along. These guys have great chemistry together, and you can see that in the real how much energy they have out and how much energy they bring out of each other. Man, I cannot read.
Man, this is
I don't know.
Dumpster fire if I ever seen one, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not excited about this, but I think it'll be good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, I'm a fan of Tracy Morgan. I am a fan. He is funny to me. The jokes that you just made, and he's selling the meat and all. It's funny.
That's classic Tracy Morgan.
Yes.
I haven't seen that Tracy Morgan in a long time, Brandon. It's been a minute, man. Every time in movies, he's always so corny to me. It's like he's trying hard.
I mean, I kind of will give you that. He's still funny to me, like when he's by himself. But like you said, Bro Man, and then the movie with Chris Rock that came out in like the 2000s, where Chris Rock was trying to be the president.
Oh yeah,
he was like, yeah, you know, hilarious, you know. And so if we can get some of that, I'm down. I think he had like a little action comedy with Bruce Willis a couple of years ago.
Cop Out, was that?
Yeah.
Cop Out?
Yeah, he was like, no,
Kevin Smith.
No, yeah. I mean, I got some chuckles out of that. But I can't say that I'm excited about it. But I am open to it, and it has hope. It has a chance. I'm gonna give it a try. I'll
say this: Arnold Schwarzenegger is always funny to me. Like when he doesn't even try to be funny. Like I don't know if you all follow him on Instagram, but him and his Lulu and his goats or whatever he has walking around his house. The guy is like this naturally funny. So I'm always seeing what Arnold's up to. Dan DeVito. I don't know if you all watch his Sunny in Philadelphia. Him as Frank is funny. So, I mean, those guys get me somewhat excited, but I'm not going to lie. Name one. This is for you, Brandon. Name one in chat. Name one comedy that has been 20 years, 30 years in the making that has been good. I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah, you got me there, man. Yeah, I don't know. I
can't think of one, man. I could not think of one.
I can't either. So y'all let us know, man. You know, some of y'all are saying it's a hard pass. Y'all saying no, I'm good. You know, people asking, are we on crack or they on crack?
Something got to be on something.
Yeah. So let us know how y'all feel. I'm clicking the wrong button. Let us know how y'all feel down in the chat, whether you're watching this in the live or the replay. We would really appreciate it, and I do go back and read all of these comments and all that good stuff. And so there you guys go with the second topic of the day. But let's go ahead and move on to the third. And this